Hey guys, and welcome back to Team Foxer. In this episode I've been back out on the Pigeons, as you can see here, with a day off, and there are quite a lot of pigeons around. We met up in the morning fairly early to discuss and pick the spinnies that we would be shooting from, and this is actually the spinney at the meeting point, so I think it's quite clear that whoever it was that managed to pick this peg was likely to have a good day. This is where I'm going to be setting up today. This little spinney, it's a big farm, there's several people dotted around, but in this spinney here, of which, as you can see, there's quite a lot of pigeons in it. It's a case of getting set up, and when you get a shot off, are they still going to come back? Here we go, look. There's a lot here. Wow, look at that lot. So we're going to see if we can decoy them in. Wow. So I'm just down here, I think. Having been out late the night before foxing, I'd forgot to bag up two essential pieces of kit. One is the bag with my spare nets in. I like to usually use a couple of nets, and the second one was my my whirly, so I had to make do with just a few pigeons out of the freezer. Timber! Well, at least I got plenty of the tree. I think at this point it would be a good idea if I put my specs on. Well, we're up and running with a couple in the bag. It's quite hard going as the birds are typically staying very high. It might have something to do with the amount of shooting going on locally, but we'll see and keep at it.
Sake.
Yes, sorry about that. I was getting a little frustrated. The birds were staying really high, very flighty and wary, and they were coming into the woods behind me, so I went in there to see if I could do any better. The birds have not decoyed at all. I've had, I don't know, 6 or 7. What they keep doing is they keep coming into these woods, so I've decided I'm going to kneel down. There's a tree here. I've sniped a couple out there, which I'll show you the videos for in a second, but they keep coming into this tree here, so I'm now literally knelt down on the floor, hiding behind this foliage, and they keep coming in here. I've just took one as it rocketed past as well, but I reckon I might stay this out for a little while and keep recording, see what we can get. So that's all good fun though, isn't it? You know. noise of these birds incoming was pretty intense. I managed to pick one out of that rush that came straight through the woods, so I was really chuffed with that shot. There's two that I've managed to knock out of the tree, so I think this tactic's working quite well. Is. Looks like I've been hit in the head. Yep. I definitely should have done this from the start. I've had 9 already since I've been in this little bit, so I'm going to stick this out for a little while. I'll leave all that lot set up just because I suppose if it looks like there's birds feeding in the field, they'll be a bit more comfortable at landing in the trees. And it's, like I said, so far it's working, so I'll stick at this for a little while, I think. It doesn't appear so, but outside of these woods it's really rather windy. It's an extremely open area quite near to the wash where we're situated. After a quick gather up of the pigeons I'd managed to get from in the woods, I decided to go back to my chair to sit down and have a little cup of tea. Just got all the ones I've shot so far laid down in the pattern. I'm going to sit back on my chair for a little while and have a brew. Sun's even come out as well. What a beaut. Having my cup of tea, filming the pigeon action with my camcorder, and what a bugger. Bloody hell. Down. Oh, fast incoming. While sat there enjoying some decoying action, a pigeon actually came in and landed in behind me. Trouble is, I couldn't quite see it from the chair, so I had to kneel down and manoeuvre into position. Adding number 34 to the clicker, I had just about enough time for one more before it was time to get packed up and head home. Well, I've had a lovely day. It's been a cracking day off. I've had 35 pigeons, just got stuck here, whoops, although I did manage to get myself free. It was a lot firmer than that when we rocked up this morning. It was icy, so the ground was a lot firmer, but the sun's been on it for a couple of hours and it's very tacky indeed. Anyway, I managed to get myself free. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Take care, stay safe, happy shooting. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. You can now follow the action on Instagram at team_Foxer. Hopefully myself and Lee will be back out on those rats very soon.